Why you haven't landed a copywriting client yet. Since 2019, I've landed countless clients. In that time, I've earned nearly $500,000 with copywriting. I've tried just about every method to land a client. I've made plenty of mistakes and had my fair share of wins. Here are 4 reasons why you haven't landed a copywriting client yet. Number 1, you're not writing and learning daily. If writing is a way for you to express yourself or find clarity, then do whatever you want. But if you want other people to give you their hard-earned cash in exchange for the words you write, you need to be good, really good. It doesn't matter how badly you want to make money as a writer. If you're just watching YouTube videos all day or writing 10 minutes of copy per day, you're not doing enough. And no, you can't just write for 3 hours one day out of the week, buzz off for the next 5 days, and think you're going to earn $10,000 a month somehow. It just doesn't work like that. So you need to practice your craft every single day. When I first started learning how to write in January 2019, I went nuts. I cut out hanging with friends, watching Netflix, playing video games, and even giving up a long night's sleep. In their place, I wrote and consumed knowledge like crazy. So every single morning before my 12-hour day job, I would wake up at 5 a.m. and write for 30 to 60 minutes straight. On the way to work, during my hour-and-a-half commute, I'd listen to business podcasts, marketing podcasts, copywriting podcasts. After work, I'd go home, and my long commute back from work, I'd go home and I'd handwrite sales letters. Then I'd read copywriting books and take courses. So my entire day, outside of my long day job that I despised, was copywriting. My whole world became copywriting. So that's why I got results fast. That's why I got results faster than other people. That's why I got to 6 figures in 1 year. It's because I immersed myself in the world of copywriting. I was writing every single day and I was learning every single day. So I took this seriously and I treated it like a business. So again, if you want other people to hand over their hard-earned money to you for your writing, you need to be good. You need to understand how to write for businesses. Most people don't get this. They think they can skip this step. They think if they just send 100 cold DMs a day because some copywriting guru on the internet told them that that's how they're going to earn 20K a month, 30 days, that they're just like magically going to be like driving a Lambo and like smoking cigars or something. Like, that is just not how this works at all. That's not how any business works, no matter what any internet guru scammer tells you it's going to happen if you buy their course. There's no business that you can start in the next 30 days that's going to get you 10, 20K a month. You need to actually, if you want to be paid thousands of dollars per month as a copywriter, you need to make yourself worth thousands of dollars a month. I'm here to tell you that it's possible to do that, but it ain't going to come with spending 10 minutes a day on copywriting. So if you aren't ready for a minimum of 30 minutes per day, like, you're toast. Like, it's not going to happen. The guy who writes for 60 minutes daily is going to outpace you and land that client instead of you. You can't avoid this step. Sure, you can convince someone to hand you their money with the right strategies and maybe twist somebody's arm to land them as a client. But like, if your writing sucks, they definitely won't be buying from you again. And they won't be giving you a testimonial or referral. Even worse, they'll probably tell other people to avoid you. So write 30 minutes daily, 60 minutes if you're committed, and 90 minutes plus if you're serious about landing a client in the next 30 days. Number 2, reasons why you haven't landed a copywriting client yet. You think you're a writer. Well, let me tell you, you're not. If you want to get paid to write, you need to stop thinking of yourself as a writer. Instead, think of yourself as a marketer or business growth specialist. Your job isn't to write words. Instead, your job as a copywriter is to generate traffic, grow an audience, convert an audience into leads, turn those leads into paying customers, and nurture existing customers to keep them coming back forever. Let me repeat this because it's important. Your job is to grow businesses. You are not a writer. You are not a writer. You are a marketer. Writing just happens to be the vehicle you use to grow businesses. So the more you understand this, the easier it will be to excel in your craft and land clients and get paid. Business owners don't wake up every day just like, oh, you know what? I just need a writer in my life. I just need to give somebody thousands of dollars to write me funny, tickly words that just make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. They don't wake up and think that. You know what they wake up and think? How can I make more money? How can I grow my business? How can I make more money? How can I grow my business? How can I make my business easier? How can I save time? How can I make more money? That's what they wake up and think. So as a copywriter, you should be learning by now that it's crucial to understand the pain points and the desires of your target audience before you write to them. Well, I would say apply that same thing that you're learning with copy and apply it to outreach. If you want to land a client and speak their language through how you outreach to them, understand what their desires are. Business owners don't want a writer. They want money. They want to generate more money. They want to grow their business. They want to get more leads, more customers, more followers, more subscribers. They want to convert more people. They want more traffic. They want to grow their business. And they want to save more time and delegate and automate and tighten up their processes and make their company more valuable. And they want to keep people coming back to their business forever. So those are the things your audience wants. So now it's your job to speak their language when you approach them. So the better you are at growing businesses with your writing, the easier it will be to land clients consistently. It's how I've been able to do this for 5 years full time while fully supporting my wife and kids. So number 3, why haven't you landed a client yet? You haven't niched down and specialized. Don't be a generalist copywriter. If you tell people you do every type of copy under the sun, nobody's going to hire you. Why? Because copywriting is extremely broad. People don't realize this. Copywriting is so broad. Like you could write video sales letters, blog posts, emails, landing pages, ads. Like there's so many different things you can do. Don't send a prospect a Google Drive full of 15 random samples with like all these different things. They won't like it. Why? Because it shows you aren't a master of anything. Instead, you're Bob the Generalist, and he never gets hired. When Bob the Generalist pitches a fitness coach who needs blogs, and he shows them a portfolio full of finance, business, AI, and cat copywriting, he's not going to do so well. Plus, Bob's showing off landing pages, emails, blogs, ads, and more. Well, what happens next? When Blog Post Billy shows up, the specialist, Billy pitches this fitness coach who needs blogs. Guess what Billy shows him? 15 fitness blog posts. So guess who's getting hired? Generalist Bob or Blog Post Billy? If you guessed Billy, you're right. When I first started writing, I quickly specialized into SEO blog writing and I niched down into business and marketing topics. So I specialized and I niched down quickly. So specialty is the type of copy. Niche is the industry or topic you write about. This helped me land clients way faster. I got my first one in 6 weeks and my second and third a few days after that. Why? Because I was Blog Post Billy. Writers are scared to specialize because they think they're limiting their options for some reason. But this thing is so broad. Guess what happens though? When you get hired as a specialist, the business owner often asks you to do other types of copy too. So pick a specialty. Ads, blogs, emails, websites, lead magnets, ghostwriting, landing pages, YouTube scripts, and pick a niche. The top 3 broad categories to go into, which have the most money: health, wealth, relationships. From there, from these 3, pick a sub niche. Then own that lane. Number 4, and this is one of the most important ones, and it's what most people I'm noticing are screwing up. Like this one thing. You're asking before giving. Do you want to make money as a writer? Work for free. Hold on a second, Brandon. But this whole thing is about landing clients to get paid, and I'm trying to earn $5,000, $10,000 a month and like make 6 figures a year and quit my job and not have to go back to school and like live anywhere in the world. And like, what the heck are you talking about? If I want to make money, work for free? Yeah. Well, why would I want to work for free? Listen. Do you know Alex Hormozi? If you don't, you have to go look him up after this. Alex Hormozi, he's the $100 million man. He's making like $200 million a year now. He's on pace to be a billionaire real soon. In his first business as a fitness coach, he took 5 people on from the very beginning and coached them for free for 12 weeks. He gave them a nutrition plan, diet plan, fitness plan. He met with them, daily DM support, like all these things for 12 weeks, and he got them all results. And at the end of the 12 weeks, remember, this was for free. Basically, he was working a full-time job for no money, zero. He wasn't getting paid anything. At the end of the 12 weeks, he asked them if they wanted to continue, they have to start paying him. Guess what happened? All 5 said yes, and he instantly made a full-time income. And that turned into his first gym and his next 2, 3, 4, 5 gyms. Then he started Gym Launch. Then he started acquisition.com and all these things. So if he, the $100 million man who's making $200 million a year, who's going to be a billionaire soon, if he started by offering free work, then you should too. This is the exact strategy I used to help my first coaching student, Chase, land his first client in 30 days. Before the month was over, he landed his first copywriting client. How? By offering free work up front. Here's exactly what we did. So we got him to niche down to fitness because he's super into fitness and he can talk the language and he likes it. Got him to start reaching out to fitness coaches on X, Twitter. We got him to follow them, like them, comment. So engage with them first and then DM them to start a conversation. No, he didn't pitch anything yet in his first DM, as surprising as that sounds, because that's what everybody tells you to do. Pitch right away, cold email, cold DM. No, forget that approach. It's very, very difficult when you're new. Then once his prospect replied to him, this fitness coach, it's game on. Because you want to get a reply first, because your message is going to be stuck in message requests otherwise. Once he got a reply, he turned someone from a cold lead into a warm lead. Now we're golden. So Chase looked at the guy's website, saw his landing page, and was like, oh, this could use some work. So Chase updated it without asking the guy first. We're not asking, hey, can I give you free work? Skip the step and just do the thing. Be proactive. Be a person of value. Give first. Go out of your way. And thousands of people are becoming copywriters now. Like thousands and thousands of people. Why? Because people are realizing how awesome it is to be a copywriter and the freedom that you get from it and the money you make. So you need to stand out more. You need to do more. You need to be more. You need to be better and do something different than all the other guys if you want to land clients. And all the other guys are spamming non-personalized cold emails and cold DMs. And even if they are offering free work, they're saying, hey, could I offer you something for free? Like, just make this easy on the client and just do the thing. Skip the step. You're causing a point of friction and you're reducing your chance of landing them by giving them an option to say no. Don't give them an option to say no. Just do the thing up front. And I'm saying this to all you guys who haven't landed your first client yet, or you are struggling. Maybe you have 1 or 2 clients and you're struggling to get to full time. Be willing to work for free or cheap first until you have proof that you actually can do what you say you do. Because that proof, aka case studies showing results of your copywriting, that proof is what will land you those $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10 a month clients on retainer. How do I know? Because that's what I did. I generated proof first, working for super cheap at the start to be able to show I know what I'm doing. Proof is required. The more proof you have, the more you can charge. So when you have no proof, charge zero and go build proof, generate proof. That's what will get you thousands of dollars a month. So most people don't realize that. So go do that and you're going to make lots of money. So anyways, Chase updated the guy's landing page. He didn't ask the guy first. He just did it. He was proactive. Then me and Chase hopped on an hour call as part of our coaching, and I optimized Chase's landing page that he rewrote for the guy. Then he DM'd the guy with tips on how he could improve his landing page. So he gave him an audit. Hey, I audited your landing page. Here's a bunch of tips. And by the way, I also wrote you a brand new landing page implementing these tips. Audit and sample. And no, as surprising as it sounds, when Chase delivered this, he still did not ask for anything. He just gave generously. Next thing you know, this guy messages Chase back with a voice message. Hey Chase, wow, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, this makes so much sense. The tips you wrote down here, this landing page is awesome. Thank you, man. I don't know what to say. Next thing you know, Chase landed the guy and did his whole website, copy, his lead magnet landing page, and his 5-day welcome email series. He got him on retainer, writing weekly emails for the client. Chase turned free into paid quickly. He offered value up front, and he took all the risk off the client. The client just didn't want to risk his money on a new copywriter. The client didn't want to risk his time on a new copywriter. So and this is everybody. This is every person you reach out to. Not only do they not want to risk their money, but they also don't want to risk their time. And so just skip all the steps of even trying to get free work. Just do it ahead of time. Chase took the bull by the horns. He grabbed the bull by the horns and skipped the hardest step, landing a client. He made this guy his client without him knowing it by writing ahead of time. How? By doing it for free. So rather than spamming, hey bro, if I could guarantee you 2 to 3x revenue in cold emails and cold DMs, Chase provided value up front with tons of tips and a brand new landing page, all for free to someone he was already in a conversation with in the DMs. This is the exact same strategy I teach to all my coaching students, the majority of which have landed their first paid client in under 30 days. So just to recap, these are the 4 mistakes and the 4 reasons why you aren't landing copywriting clients yet. Number 1, you need to write and learn copy every day. This is a non-negotiable. If you aren't writing every daily, just quit now. Go do something else. Go do dropshipping. Go do SMMA. Go do a personal brand. Go do TikTok. Go work at McDonald's. Do whatever you want, but don't tell yourself you're a copywriter if you're not writing daily. Same thing for learning. Get the books. Get the courses. Get the coaching. Do all the things. I invested $5,000 in my copywriting education in the first year alone. Treat this like a business, and you're going to get business results, and you're going to get rewarded as a business owner, and you're going to get paid as a business owner. But if you aren't willing to do that, then just go live like everybody else. Number 2, learn the kind of writing to grow businesses. Don't just call yourself a writer and write about random stuff all day. Write with the intention to grow businesses. Learn marketing. Learn business growth. Understand sales funnels. Start to study these things. Start to learn how to generate traffic, how to nurture an audience, how to generate leads and turn followers into email subscribers, how to turn email subscribers into paid clients and customers, how to turn customers into repeat customers and lifelong fans. When you learn how to do this with your writing, you're going to get paid because that's what business owners truly want. Number 3, copywriting is broad and thousands of people are becoming copywriters. You need to own a lane. Go pick one big sliver of this huge industry and huge market, and go own a lane. Go pick a type of copy and go pick an industry or topic to write about and crush it. And if you want to expand later on over time, go for it. This is what Apple did. They started with computers, and later on, they got into music, then they got into phones, then they got into headphones, then they got into Apple Vision Pro. They went from computer company to technology company. They niched and specialized first and then expanded. Amazon, same thing. They were a bookstore. Amazon was a bookstore, and they later expanded to the everything store. Don't be smarter than Amazon and Apple. Specialize in niche. Start giving free value upfront to prospective clients. This is the final thing, and this is the thing I'm seeing almost nobody do. This strategy, it works so well. The majority of my coaching clients are getting their own copywriting clients this way. Why? Because it takes all the risk off the client. It takes all the time out of the equation. It takes away every chance for them to say no. And it gets you practicing copy on real businesses every day. So you get better too. Your copywriting skills just accelerate a huge amount when you're doing this. And it gives people value upfront, which you don't have any proof when you're new. So this is the best way to create proof quickly when you have no portfolio. That's how you do it when you're new. You do this strategy. You'll land paid clients. Follow these 4 tips. And if your work is good and you're consistent, you'll land a paid client faster than every copywriter around you. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in coaching, I offer 2 coaching programs, one-on-one mentorship and a group coaching program. I'll put the details below. I'll also put down a free guide. If you can't afford coaching, that's totally fine. Check out all my other videos. Get my free guides. I'll put them below. My free guide I'll put below where it'll teach you how to build the foundations as a new copywriter, what to work on, what to learn, what steps to take. And I introduced my story and how I landed my first client in 45 days and eventually got to 6 figures in 1 year. So thank you so much for watching this, and go get those paid clients, because there's never been a better time to be a copywriter than right now. So go make it work. You got this.